What's up, Raider Nation? This is your boy, the Mob Boss, live from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, here to tell you about the Raider Nation explosion in Madera, California on July the 17th. You gotta be there if you're a real Raider fan. Let's go, Raider Nation.
We've been battered and bruised, and we've moved and come back. Our colors don't change. We're silver and black. Commitment to excellence starts up every year. No powers on earth will drown out our cheer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of our mighty silver and black, and unto these colors for which we stand, Raider Nation under a groove, with free speech and liberty. Remember the tools. He who has ears, let him hear. I hereby declare I am a Raiders fan. I am a Raiders fan.
Hello, Raider Nation. Welcome back to Monday Nights Live. I'm Raider Homer, and today I have 4 more great guests lined up for you. And we are simulcast on the Raider Homer channel all across social media and on the Raider Bear family page. So shout out to Raider Bear, bro. I appreciate you letting me come live on your page, man. Alright, so let's go over how Monday Nights Live works. It's structured like a football game, but instead of 4 quarters, we have 4 callers / time slots. Because sometimes we have multiple callers in the time slot. We break for the halftime show after the second caller, and during the halftime show, we hear from the viewers on Raider Homer's Phone Blitz. So Blitzers, get your calls in by 8 p.m. CST. Call 512-298-2407. Or you can leave your shout-outs in the chat line, and I'll read those out after each caller. After the Phone Blitz, we go into Raider Homer's halftime show featuring Oakland Raider Savage and the Raider Puppet. Now, kicking off tonight's show is Bronco Mary. I am excited to bring her back on the Raider Homer channel. She was in an episode of the Raider Homer pregame show last season, so I'm excited to bring her on and find out why autism awareness is so important to her. All right, now followed by Bronco Mary is Kaylee McLaughlin. Now, we all know who Kaylee is, right? If you were a Raider Bear watcher, you know who Kaylee is. All right, now kicking off the second half of the show, we got Joker Raider of JR60 Brands. Now, he is big time into helping out with autism awareness as well. And he's going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that he's got going on, too. That's what we always do with Joker Raider. We get him on here to talk about, you know, what he's got coming up, man, because you can go back to the Raider Homer Superfan show and check out and learn Joker Raider's origin. All right, now, closing out the show is Raiders long snapper, Trent Sieg. That's right, Sieg. His name is pronounced Sieg. I'm excited to bring a current Raider on the show. He was on the Only Nation podcast, so I'm very excited that he agreed to come on for a Raider Mythos Theater episode here on tonight's show. All right, now be sure to go to the RaiderHomerChannel.buzzsprout.com. There you will find all my social media accounts, as well as links to podcasts, as well as links to my podcast on whatever podcasting app you listen to. If you're a subscriber to the Raider Homer channel, our next subscription raffle will be after we hit 700 subscribers, and we will be raffling off Chucky Stugs merch. Until then, go to chuckystugs.com to get you a color-changing coffee mug. Oh, wrong camera. As well as other great Raider Nation merch. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, go to buymeacoffee.com/onlynationpod. All right, let me know if you'd also like to order some Section 105 Pillaging Just for Fun patches. All right, these patches are representative of, me, Sammy, Ronnie, and Paulo, and all the groups. And we've reached out to Juan also. He's a part of it, and we're reaching out to the Malosos. So, look, man, we're growing. We're growing here at the Raider Homer channel. We even got our international show with Juan on there, y'all. So, I hope y'all watch that. And I will be bringing the subtitles. I got streamer.com to finally work. So watch out. We're going to be putting subtitles in Spanish on this show and subtitles in English on that show, because we're worldwide, baby. And I'm looking to bring Germany into the situation as well. All right. Now, let me know, right? If you want those patches, just hit me up in my any of my social media accounts, and I'll get your order squared away. And in this week's mailbag, I got patches from Navajo Raider, man. Look, guys, these are awesome patches, man. All right, I love. Look, green screen. Woo, woo, woo. Where'd Homer go? All right, you know. Oh, and they're upside down. My bad, bro. Boom. Other way. Boom, boom, boom. All right, you know where to find Raider, Navajo Raider on social media. He's on Facebook. He's everywhere, man. Just reach out to him, and he'll send you some patches. All right, let's see. Now, it's time for some quick hits Raider news. Not very much going on. We signed Russell Douglas. Look, man, I don't know what's going on as far as the cornerback situation, but hey, I think these are just draft or camp bodies, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can still get Richard Sherman, but if we sign Richard Sherman, I believe he'll go to free safety. Well, we also signed Carl Joseph, whatever, we'll find out. Now, Tanner Muse is expected to be back in full health this season. Now, this is a guy I'm excited about, man. This kid is running 4.2, 4.40, right? 4.40, right? And he's 5 foot, he's 6'2", 220 pounds. The kid can hit, man. He was a hybrid cornerback, linebacker in college, coming from Clemson. Look, man, I think this guy is going to be he's going to be good for us. He just needed to find his place in the NFL. I know a lot of Raider Nation is impatient right now, but just be patient, y'all, with these younger guys. I believe that they're really going to start to turn around, and we will get back to our winning ways. All right, you can get a more detailed look into the Raider news by listening to the Only Nation podcast with Heidi Stabbert and T3 Raider Facts, and myself by going to the onlynationpod.com. That's onlynationpod.com. All right, so announcements. Look, go to the RaiderHomer.buzzsprout.com, and you can see the Raider Mythos Theater with Randy Hansen there. And I got Jeremy Brigden coming up. I got a bunch of these interviews that I've had sitting on, and I'm going to re-record and put them out. All right, and then, of course, go watch or listen to the Loyalty Crew podcast as well. In there, you hear from Mob Boss, as you saw the video earlier. All kinds of news coming out. He's going to bring more news to that podcast. You get a great interview with Wayne in there. Just go check it out at theraiderhomerchannel.buzzsprout.com. Now, shout-outs. Black Widow Raiderette. Look, I appreciate it, man. She is such a great person, great help in this Raider Nation. Always helping the Raider Nation, always looking out for the newcomers and representing the Raiders with pride and poise and commitment to excellence. And she is the one that pointed me in Trent Sieg's direction. So thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate you hooking it up. Whew. All right, with all that being said, let's get to our first guest tonight.
I don't know. Oh my God!
Can I come in?
Oh my God! I truly can't believe that, of all people, Terrell Davis, he really was at my house.
I am here to deliver the news. Congratulations, you've been nominated for the Ford Hall of Fame.
Little mile high salute there from Terrell Davis, right? Mary Brannon is one of 6 finalists for the Hall of Fans. With
Unmute. We are back, Raider Nation, with Bronco Mary. Now, Mary, look, thanks again for coming on the Raider Homer channel. I'm looking forward to bringing you back on the pregame show. I know that Autism Speaks is very important to you. And before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about your Ford Hall of Fans experience. Raider Nation, we went all out for Wayne. We got him in. We're very proud of him. He's proud of us. And I'm going to Canton to see him get into the Hall of Fame. So talk a little bit about what that experience is like,
It's actually part of the first year. It was in 2018. And in that season, it was a little different, where every NFL team nominated 3 fans, and then Ford narrowed that down to 6. And the way you found out you were one of the 6 is when Hall of Famer, like you just saw, in my case, Terrell Davis, showed up on my door. I almost dropped my dog because I had no idea. They told me I was just doing a video, but they didn't say that where you were in the contest. And in my case, I found out later on I made it 4th overall. I didn't make it all the way, but honestly, I still feel like a winner because it's just such an amazing experience to know that your team nominated you as a fan for something like that. So.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be a great experience, Not that I would want Terrell Davis to come to my door, but for you, I can see that being a great experience.
For me, it was great.
Right. He's a Hall of Famer himself, and that's awesome. Like, Howie nominated Wayne. I mean, it's awesome in my mind for these players to come back and recognize fans that have put in so much work regardless of what fan base they're in, in their communities, right? Because we're going to talk about your autism awareness and its importance to you, and going to the games, right? You're a season ticket holder. Even when you weren't able to go into the stadium, you had your little cardboard cutout. I mean, die-hard Bronco fan. I can respect that.
Well, and I also try to go to a lot of player foundation events there's a lot of activities sponsored by our team. Some are free, some you have to pay for, but I try to go to any and every event that I can, every autograph signing I can. And yeah, that was great. Last year, actually, my contact at the Broncos kind of reached out to me before the cutouts went on sale to ask me if I knew. And of course I didn't, because it wasn't open to the public. So I was given an opportunity to purchase mine ahead of time. And then like an hour later, she's like, "Did you buy your cutout?" I'm like, "Yep." She goes, "You ready? Can you do an interview?" And I'm, "About what?" She's like, "The cutout." I said, "With who?" She's like, "Fox." I said, "Okay." Why not? And then 3 days later, she's like, "Mary, can we do another interview?" I'm like, "What about?" She's like, "The cutout." So they featured me as part of that. So that was fun. And I found out I actually bought a cutout, but they had me on both end zones. So, and I was able to go to 3 games last season. So it was fun because I was in the same section as my cutout. So you can see me and me.
That's cool. Yeah.
Fun.
Oh man, I should have remembered that. And now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Man, yeah, anyways, you were on the pregame show, and the last game of the year, the Broncos and the Raiders, they went toe to toe. There's a lot of talk going on right now in the Raider Nation about, John Gruden, Derek Carr, whether they're capable of doing it. But we're kind of right in the middle of both of our teams are right in the middle of this division trying to, beat the Chiefs, man. From your perspective, what do you think about the Raiders and their moves this offseason, if you've paid attention to any of it? And then, I mean, as a Bronco fan, you've seen Derek Carr bring the team back against your team. So talk a little bit about Derek Carr.
You're going to make me talk about your team? I want to talk about my team.
Well, you can talk a little bit about your team as well.
Well, and honestly, it's one of those, I think division rivalries are obviously, those are, in my opinion, they're the most fun games, because those are the ones you never know how it's going to go. Because it doesn't matter what your record is up to that point playing, you're going to see a different side. You always want to win. So it's like, I'll be real. I haven't paid much attention to what everybody else is doing. I have been following what my team's doing in the draft. And like you said, we're kind of in the same boat. I mean, for you guys, I honestly think for my team specifically, when it comes to it, if they wanted a quarterback, they would have already moved up. So the fact that they haven't made any trades up, unless the GM's keeping it on the down low, kind of makes me think they're going to ride with Locke and possibly get a veteran during the after the draft. Because otherwise, I think they would have moved up. So right. I just want him to stay committed. I'm tired of having quarterbacks come and go. At least you guys with Carr, you've got somebody who can perform. He is consistent. He's shown he can win games, and I think he's been a great fit for you guys. I don't know about the rest of the team together, but I mean, I would love to have a quarterback like that you could rely on, that you don't have to worry about that. It's an important position, and I don't think you guys have to worry about him in that regard personally.
Yeah, I think that says a lot coming from a fan like you, right? You've seen John Elway, you saw Peyton Manning, you've seen the trials and tribulations that your team went through, going after quarterback or going through quarterback after quarterback between those quarterbacks, and that's something that as Raider fans, that support Derek Carr, we catch a lot of flack, man, because historically, right, before the 90s, we were winners, but now we're not necessarily winning a lot, and everybody's tired of it. But I don't want to see the quarterback carousel come back, so I do appreciate his consistency. And you know what? Yes, like you said, division games, man, no matter what, I'm always worried about playing the Broncos. Y'all guys, for some reason, always want to give us fits. The Chargers, they had a good little run. They got in spurts, right? But the Broncos, I know the Chiefs are hot right now. Everybody's, Patrick Mahomes, but forget Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, right? I don't think it's going to last forever. When it comes to our division, I believe that the Broncos are, respectable in the division in my mind, because you know what, y'all do have 3 Super Bowl championships. Y'all guys have been to multiple Super Bowls. You guys have always competed. And like I said, y'all always give us fits.
Well, it's likewise, though. You guys do the same thing. And I think it is that division rivalry. I think it's always been more between the Broncos and the Raiders than anybody else in our division. And I think you said it really good. You called it a quarterback carousel. That's what we've been on ever since Peyton Manning left. So honestly, I would really think at this point they're going to go with Locke and give him a chance. Maybe they surprise me. Maybe all the quarterbacks in the draft don't go, and maybe we pick up somebody like Mac Jones. Maybe we trade up to 4. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Personally, I think just stick with Drew and let's see what he does. So
I'm hoping
we'll see.
that Micah Parsons falls to
I'm
us.
I'm hoping we don't trade up. We don't get a quarterback and Micah Parsons is available at 9 so we can take him.
Man, y'all better not do that to us, man. Like I said, y'all are thorn in our side. Y'all have caught up to us in Super Bowl rings. I mean, stop, all right? Stop being...
No, I can tell you, I've got it right here because somebody asked me to give my opinion for the draft. And I said that. I said, my gut says if they really want a quarterback, they already would. So if there's one available, I personally think because you keep hearing about Fields, you hear about Trevor Lawrence and Trey Lance, but I don't know who's going to take up what. So they could, but honestly, I hope we get Micah Parsons. That's what I hope we get first round. But we'll see. We're going to find out next week.
For you on that one, because I'm hoping we get him. I hope everybody passes up on him. But if you were to take him, we have to go offensive tackle. I know I've been talking all season about building that defense, but I think we made some very good additions to this defense this year, starting with, oh my God, I had a brain fart, Yannick Ngakoue, right? That guy can change the whole line of scrimmage, right? You put him on the outside, he's going to be our Von Miller, you know what I mean? You can scoot in Cleveland Farrell into the middle, inside 3 technique and things like that. We got Hankins coming back, we got Solomon, we got Quentin Jefferson, because look, this defense, like you said, this division is rough to play in. Drew Lock is no slouch.
It's always been rough.
Yeah, Locke is no slouch, and then y'all always had a good defense. You got Herbert coming up, you got Mahomes coming back. This is the toughest division in the NFL, I believe. You've probably got the most championships. I'm sure I probably need to fact check myself, but there's a lot of championships in this division. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll be in Vegas with Raider Fan Radio. We'll see what happens during the draft. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully, y'all pass on Michael Parsons if he falls, though.
I hope not. I hope he's coming to us.
No.
We will see.
What was that middle linebacker you had back in 98, 99? The guy that ran over, he plowed Tyrone Wheatley. I can't remember his name, man. I couldn't stand that guy. Y'all don't need another linebacker like him, please. No.
No, we do. We need something. I mean, I was happy because we did sign a lot of people. We've got Shelby Harris coming back. We got Justin Simmons coming back. They, they hired a couple cornerbacks. Tim Patrick's is still going to be around. He was injured a couple years ago. So I think last year was the first time anybody really got to see him play and they really didn't see his potential. So I think if we can get some help on the offensive line, and Von's going to be back. He's back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he didn't play last year, but he's back. So I'm excited to see what we can do. I really am. I feel good about it.
Yeah, and Jerry Jeudy, I mean, that guy, he's pretty good. That long touchdown pass that he caught, man, against us, I was so upset. Like, Abram, what are you doing, man? You got to quit dropping into the box when you're supposed to be covering up deep. Come on, man. Come on. Don't give the Broncos any leeway, man. These guys, they come to play. But, yeah. All right, cool. So you and I, we met through, Elite Superfans.
Yes.
So Elite Superfans is all about bringing fan bases together. So talk a little bit again about what you've been up to in Elite Superfans and all that.
No, I love the fact that Elite Superfans, it's something because even as you and I have talked about our division rival, I mean, Raiders, Broncos technically are supposed to hate each other kind of thing. One thing I love about Elite Superfans is the one thing that brings us all together is our love of football. And it doesn't matter. We can be rivals, but we can still be there to support each other. And that's why I love the fact that you have this show inviting me on it. I've been on Captain Jack's show. I love we've got our Eagles fans. There's everything. There's so many different fans across the nation that it's like, honestly, I feel sometimes closer to my football family than my own family. And I enjoy it. I enjoy spending time with all of you.
Absolutely. You know, like we talked about earlier, Wayne, you know, he's always talking about don't hate the fans. You might hate the team, but
No.
don't hate the fans. That's super important, man, because, you know, we don't want to be at the stadiums fighting with each other, doing all that junk, man. We want to be able to get along, you know, have a good time. You know, as long as, you know, but it does start with, you know, each fan base patrolling each fan base and not letting other fans get out of hand, because sometimes that happens, but that's just the way it is. But if we be leaders and try to be positive and with groups like the Elite Superfans, you know, we can do it, man. We can have a good time at these tailgates. Because I know people that I want to go see in Denver. You know, you being one, other Raider fans. You know, so I'd love to be able to go there, knowing that you're there, hang out with you, experience what y'all do over there. But it all starts with us communicating, and that's why Elite Superfans is so awesome.
Well, even as you say that, even in Denver, we do have a tailgate. It's called the Fired Up Tailgate. And it's the place where a lot of the super fans you see on TV go to. And it's supposed to be a safe zone where anybody can come and we all hang out whole pre-game before the game. And chances are you're sitting next to somebody you know anyway. So it's just a great way to meet everybody in one area and get that relationship going so that we have that set up before you go in the stadium.
Cool. So like I said, one year when I make it up there, I'll be in touch and we can go have a good time. Now, this is Autism Speaks, or Autism Awareness edition. So, you know, autism awareness is very important to you. So I want you to talk a little bit about why and what you do to help raise awareness.
Honestly, for me, I have a very close friend of mine who her son is now 13 and he's autistic. He has been from birth. So I got to see from her family the struggles that they went through as far as schooling, as far as support, as far as help. Here in Colorado, we do have the Autism Society of Colorado, and its main focus is just that. It's just supposed to give access to people for service and support so that everybody can lead like healthy, productive lives. And I don't know, I'd done the post and I think you saw it, but I had my friend Chris Bauer. He makes these awesome little helmets for every team. And this was his Autism Speaks helmet that he came out with. So that was kind of cool that he does all that kind of thing for everyone. But yeah, and also we've got another friend in our ESF family, the Philly sports guy. He's actually, the Philadelphia Eagles this year are doing a walk. So Jamie is actually, or the Philly sports guy, he's actually got a raffle going on right now that you could go on his page on Facebook and ask him about it. And all the tickets, all the proceeds, it's going for autism awareness as well. And he's going to do a 5K walk for that also later on in the year. So I just think it's something that we all have to be there to help each other out and just be aware that there are people, just because somebody's a little different than us, it doesn't mean they're better or worse. It just means we've all got to support each other. Nobody's perfect. We all have issues that we've got to work through. I have my own autoimmune issues. So that's also why something like this is a great thing to do, just to be awareness and just be strong for those around us.
Absolutely. You know, and I was talking about Kaylee, who just joined the Zoom meeting, and Joker Raider. You know, so Autism Speaks and autism awareness is highly important to the Raider Nation. So you know, it's special what you're doing, what the Raider Nation is doing, and it's very, you know, I'm excited to use this platform to bring awareness to what it's about and what we want to do to help, you know, bring awareness. So it's awesome. You know, and I need to. You know, I need to start something up on my own. That's what I need to do here at the Raider Homer channel. You know, in the name of Kaylee. How about that?
Well, and the thing is, I'm pretty sure that every state has some kind of foundation that has that where you can go. Because even like our site, if you go on there, it lets you know if you want to volunteer. It has different services you can do, just ways to raise awareness, to donate money. It does all of that for you. So you just have to check within your own community, and you'd be surprised what's out there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, you know, Kaylee, you want to unmute yourself real quick and say hi to Mary?
Hi.
Hi there.
Yeah. Are y'all friends on Facebook?
No.
I don't know if we are. We can be after this show, though.
That's what I was just going to say. Y'all going to be after this show. Raider Homer channel, bringing people together.
Yes, you are.
All right, cool. Well, that's awesome. So let's, before I let you go, you got any final thoughts you'd like to share with the Raider Nation?
No, honestly, I'm just super excited for the season. Kind of like you, I'm over this COVID thing. I'm anxious to see what happens as far as vaccine, as far as what they're going to do, letting people in the stands, not let people in the stands. Because, I mean, I've been homebound for 5 years due to my autoimmune issue. So I was doing COVID before COVID was cool, but I'm over it myself. So I'm excited. I miss seeing everybody up close. I'm tired of virtual hugs. I want real hugs in life with my family, which that includes you guys. It's just, I miss it. I miss the games. I miss the interaction. I miss all of it. So I want the draft to be over and I want the season to start.
Me too. Are you any chance you'll end up in Vegas this year?
I don't know. We're trying to see what happens. Like I said, I actually had a reaction. Friday, I got tested for the ingredients in the vaccine and I had an allergic reaction. So we're trying to figure out if there's a safe way for me to get something, if it was one or not the other, because I really would like to be able to travel. And Captain Jack, AKJ, he said that if I can make it to Vegas, he's got a ticket for me. So I would really like to attend that game. I've never been to any away games, so I'm going to try this year.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah. Hopefully everything works out that you can travel,
Yes.
and hopefully the Broncos and the Raiders kick it off on the home opener in Vegas, and I'll see you
Amazing.
there.
That would be amazing.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Captain Jack is in the chat line giving you a shout out. Thank you, Captain Jack, for tuning in.
I love him. Love Captain Jack.
Excellent, excellent. All right, cool. So before I let you go, tell the Raider Nation and I guess Bronco Country, tell them to tune in, first of all, next time you come on. That'd be cool.
Yes, sir.
But tell the Raider Nation how to find you in Bronco Country.
I'm actually on Facebook. You can find me. I'm under there under my name, Mary Brannon. So I'm on there, and I don't have a special fan page. It's all under one, but that's really the only social media I'm on. But again, I appreciate you, Raider Homer, for having me on. It's always so great to talk to you. I'm just sad I didn't get to see your daughter this time. I missed her face, but next time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, next time I'll have her on too. Look, Captain Jack saying no. He's pulling Darth Vader. No, he says no home opener. I'm gonna sell those tickets. No Broncos or Eagles for the home opener. LOL. I'll tell you what, Captain. I'll buy those tickets if it's the home opener and she can make it. How about that? Ha ha ha.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Well, thanks again for coming on the Raider Homer channel. And like I said earlier in the green room, I want to bring you back on. I'm probably just going to bring the division rivals back on. That's 8 episodes of the division rivals, or 6 episodes, I should say, of the division rivals. So be ready to come back on
I will
the
be
Raider
ready.
Homer pregame show.
And Kaylee, it was great to meet you.
Great to meet you too.
All right, cool. Thanks again.
Thank you again, Raider Homer.
Thank you. Okay, let's go. Chat line check. Woo! All right, Raider Nation. Man, I got to tell you what. I love hearing from all fan bases. You know, Bronco Mary, great supporter of the Raider Homer channel. Thanks again for coming on. Look, y'all, find her on social media. Go to Elite Superfans. You know, show some support to these other fan bases out there. Like Wayne says, it's not about hating the team or hating the fan base. It's more about not liking the team, man. So let's work on bringing, you know, these fan bases together so we can have a good time together when we travel. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and check the chat line real quick because we got Kaylee waiting. Let's see. Raider Bear's in here. Great show, brother. Hey, bro. Thank you very much, man. Raider Travis. Thank you, Bronco Mary. Captain Jack. Oh, man. He's still crying. He's Come on, Captain Jack. It'll be all right. I just want your tickets. All right, we got the Executioner in here. Thanks for joining the Executioner, brother. Appreciate it, man. All right, we got Raider Bear family in here. Let's see. Oh, Raider Squid in here, brother. How you doing? We got Vicky in here. Let's see, where we at? This is a small window. Let me maximize this. Oh, all right, didn't cover up everything. All right. Let's see. Navajo Raiders in here. Hey, bro. Man, those patches are awesome, man. These are the Navajo Raiders patches. Sorry about the green screen. That's what happens. Hit up Navajo Raider. These are excellent patches. Appreciate the love, brother. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and take a break real quick. I'm sorry, I was looking at my audio. We're going to go ahead and get to an intro with the song. That way I can get Kaylee squared away before she comes on. Hold tight, Raider Nation. Raider Nation for life.
What's up, 4 Dub? Let's get together with Raider Nation and save the world. It's like we live in dimensions, the way we live in division. Even with the death rate now moving to inches, Lord, we living with tension. Haters making decisions. We got no faith, though the devil keep winning. Father, stop us all this killing me and heal me within. Father, stop us all from dropping murder, nothing we did. Rapping gangster, don't pretend it's not killing our kids. Stop the hate that's bred within for the color of skin. Now we getting sick from coming close or even contact. And now wanting us to breathe and now focus on that. So I'm asking you to cover us and save us from that before the toxic breeze and trees in the mortal combat. No one can escape, but you are here with us to stay. I pray for those who die, for those who walk or passed away. On your knees you plead and pray, for this is serious days. But you gotta keep the faith, cause his mysterious ways. Save the world. Lord, please. Save the world. One time. Save the world. Lord, please. Save the world.
I woke up this morning and saw the same sun that I saw last year while out having fun. I know that humanity, we gonna find our way, and I know that we also gonna have some harder days. Positive in ways, uplifted in my haze. Neighbors helping neighbors, that's got to be the way. Sanitizing hands and masks like every day. Brazilian superstars like the days of Dr. J. Living without pay, it's gonna be rough. Life with some delay, but we're built tough. I don't call bluff on this virus hit. I call upon some love to beat this virus glitch. So pick yourself up and dust yourself off. Think for yourself and don't get brainwashed. This planet Earth is an amazing place. We got a lot of love and I know we'll find our way. Save the world.
Lord, please.
Save the world.
One time.
Save the world.
Lord, please.
Save the world.
Yeah, I know we going through hard times, but you gotta keep the faith. He will not abandon us. He is our Father. So put your hands together and pray.
Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. Save the world. One time.
The Raider Nation.
All right, Raider Nation. Here we are with Kaylee McLaughlin. Hey, Kaylee, look, you're always trying to save the world. That's why I played the 4-Dub song. You know, always be kind. That's your main thing. I love how you bring that positive energy. Talk about how the Be Kind show is going.
It's going really good. I have 546 followers, I believe. It's going really good. I do it Monday through Friday at 6:45 p.m. And if you're in California, then that's 4:45 p.m. your time.
Yeah, I saw you speaking Spanish on there. You know, we got the new Spanish show here on the Raider Homer channel. So did you tune in the other day for a little while?
No, I did not.
Hey, no problem, no problem. We'll be doing that once a week. So tune in and practice that Spanish. I'll even have some subtitles by next week. I promise, Raider Nation, I'll have those subtitles up.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. I need it too, you know, and I'm half Hispanic, so it's kind of funny because I can't even speak it. But when I hear everybody talking, I'm like, okay, but I couldn't speak it to save my life. But yeah,
I have a personal tutor. He's an athlete in Maryland, and he helps me. I practice with him once a week.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now you also do the polar plunge, but when is that again?
It was actually in February, and I did it this year virtual from my house. I did it in my yard in a swimming pool in ice cold water, and actually my mom did it for the first time ever this year.
Awesome. And now, what is the polar plunge? What's that benefiting?
It's benefiting in Special Olympics is benefiting us athletes. It helps us with fundraisers and stuff. It's a really great, cool program.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it's always important to be active in the community. Unfortunately, COVID has made it hard to do so, but fingers crossed that, you know, we're going to be able to get out and move around a little bit and do those type of things. But, yeah. So, hey, if we can get up and move around this season, are we going to see you in Las Vegas?
Yes,
Cool.
definitely. I'm definitely, if we can, definitely. I really want to go so I can see the new stadium and so I can take pictures and stuff. So I can like send it to my friends because I've talked to pretty much any fan base. Like I'm friends with Raider Nation, Bronco fans, Chief fans, and they pretty much anyone. And actually, I hang out with Kansas City Chiefs athletes in the football season. I meet with them every Wednesday, and they're all Chiefs fans. And I'm like, "Go Raiders!"
All right. That's how you represent the Raider Nation right
I
there.
tell them that, and I wear my Raiders jersey every time I'm on a call, a Raiders jersey or a Raiders t-shirt.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, you know, this is Autism Awareness, right?
Yes.
Episode. Now, you know, you are a huge fan of Joker Raider, so have you been able to speak to him lately?
Not lately. Every once in a while, I check in with him and I say, "Hey, Joker, how's it going?" Because he's busy with work a lot.
Yeah, work, man. If only we didn't have to work, we could just talk all day. You know what I mean?
I know, right? Only if we didn't have to work, we could just talk.
That would be so fun.
Yes.
All right, cool. So, you know, Joker Raider, he's done a lot for autism awareness. Now, I want you to share with the Raider Nation and bring some awareness. You know, what is it like? What do you deal with, you know, being autistic on a daily basis? Help the Raider Nation understand what it's like to walk in your shoes.
It's like pretty cool. Like my mom helps me do my hair, and sometimes she helps me get dressed. She like helps me make my food, and I do like 5Ks, and I did like a lot of autism awareness 5Ks, and I even did a Raiders 5K. It's pretty cool. Like I like to do 5Ks, and I do them with my mom when she's off work. Pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, so like I said, it's you know, this is a very important topic to the Raider Nation, and it's, you know, it's something that we all want to be a part of and all want to help bring awareness to, you know. And I always see you on, you know, Raider Bears, you know, chat line and all these other Raider shows, you know, so you get a lot of support from the Raider Nation, and
Yes,
that's
I
awesome.
do.
You know, you are pretty popular. I think you're more popular than me, you know. So you know, what do you
I
have to
try
say to
to.
the Raider Nation that always shows support to you?
Thank you for all the support. Thank you for always being there no matter what. Thank you for always like hitting me up if I bother you guys. If I say, "Hey, how's it going?" Thank you for responding whenever you guys can. Like I understand that you guys are busy and I'm busy too. But thank you for your support for the bottom of my heart.
Oh, hey, that's cool. But let me tell you something. I can assure you that you do not bother us. That's for sure.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, cool. And I promise, I'm going to send that letter out. But like I said, you got my phone number, so feel free to give a call
Yes.
anytime you want.
It's
Now,
pretty funny. I actually have 3 different numbers for you, so I have to erase some.
yeah, I got some numbers. But yeah, I almost said my number. I'll message you the right one again in Messenger, all right?
Okay.
All right, cool. So, all right, check my microphone. I'm always messing up. Technical difficulties. Yeah, do you have some technical difficulties? Do you have to deal with technical difficulties on your show?
Yes, once in a while, like my internet cuts out and it says lost connection, and I'm like, no.
No! Captain Jack was in the chat line earlier saying that. No! Oh, man. Yeah, he lost his... Speaking of lost connection, he had a power outage last night in the middle of his show, and the screen went blank, and I called it. I was like, I bet he had a power outage. He comes back on, oh, yeah, I did have a power outage. Man, I should have put some money on it. Sai, I should have put some money on that, brother. You said you were first in there last night? Well, I was right. I should have put some money on it, Sai. But anyways. All right, cool. So... You know, I don't know. What you can talk a little bit about the Raiders. Who's your favorite Raider on this team right now? You think we're gonna win this year? Talk a little bit about the Raiders.
My favorite Raider is Henry Ruggs. I actually have his jersey on right now. He's my favorite Raider. I liked last year when Derek Carr threw the ball to Henry Ruggs, and Henry Ruggs ended up going and running and making a touchdown. And I started screaming, yelling Raiders. And it was like a nervous wreck because my dad paused the game and I had to go in my room. And then I had to message Ghost, and Ghost is like, I can't tell you, I'm watching it. So luckily, Sammy Alonso, that everyone calls Penguin, luckily he was on. So I ended up watching it with, and I ended up saying, thanks, Sammy. And I ended up acting like I didn't know who won. But Henry Ruggs is my favorite player, and I have his jersey on. It'd be really cool to meet him sometime. Like, I would love to shake his hand and hug him and get his autograph. That would be really fun. I would really like that. I think the Raiders are going to do really good. I'm hoping that we get in the playoffs. I'm hoping that we beat the Chicago Bears because I'm in Bear country. So I'm hoping that we beat the Bears.
Oh, I hope we beat the Bears too. They got our Khalil Mack, you know what I mean? So we gotta beat them. We cannot let the Bears with Khalil Mack beat us, right?
We cannot let Khalil Mack sack us.
That's right. All right, cool. So, I don't know. Where do we go from here? Anything you'd like to talk about?
I'm up to anything. I'm not picky. I don't mind anything.
All right, well, cool. Give some of your positive messages about being kind. Pretend like this is the Be Kind show.
I always say be kind, and if anyone doesn't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And I love it when people share my show. I love to spread kindness. Like, I love to get a whole bunch of viewers. And I give shout-outs every time someone watches my show.
That's awesome.
And I give birthday shout-outs, anniversary shout-outs.
That's awesome. Hey, make sure you tag me. I get so many things coming in my timeline. When I see them, though, I pop in there and try to say hi. But make sure you tag me. I'd love for you to tag me.
Okay. I can do that. I did a show at 6:45 tonight.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, on Monday nights, though, it's a little tough for me to catch those. But we,
it's
what
okay.
I mean? Because I'm prepping for my show.
Person. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, cool. So, all right, talk a little bit about your relationship with Raider Bear, because we're simulcast in the Raider Bear family page.
Yes. I have not got to meet Raider Bear or Mama Bear yet, or their daughter yet. But Raider Bear calls me his daughter, and I call him my Raider dad. So every time I message him, I'm like, hey, Raider dad, is it true about football? So we talk about football. We talk about Special Olympics. He gives me advice. He's like, if anyone ever picks on you, just call me and I'll handle you. And he helps me practice my speeches and stuff. He said sometime that he'll have me on his show, but he doesn't know yet when.
Oh yeah, well you're on his page right now.
That's pretty cool.
That's right.
Hey,
you know what? I love that Bear is so willing to help. People that are coming up. You know what I mean? He's very generous, and he obviously making sure that he reaches out to you and helping you get ready for your show. I mean, that's important. That's what Raider Nation's all about. I love that. See,
me too.
So,
he
that's
helps
awesome.
me prepare for interviews. If I ever have an interview with the Raider Nation, he helps me say, talk about this.
That's cool. Did he prep you for this one?
Nope, I did not talk to him today because once in a while he's busy. I did not even get to watch his show earlier, but I might watch a tiny bit tonight.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. Oh, all right. Well, hey, look, we're coming up on the 15 minutes because we're trying to shorten it down a little bit so the show doesn't stay on too long. But you got any final thoughts for the Raider Nation? Anything you're doing you got coming up?
I'm gonna go back to practice in a few weeks, and I work out with other states. I work out with Illinois, Florida, Kansas, Oregon, with a whole bunch of other states, and I like to spread my Be Kind message. I like to work out with other states and stuff.
That's awesome. Let's check the chat line real quick and see who was all in here. We got Captain Jack. End of the show. Oh, he's correcting me. He says the middle of the show. Excuse me. We got Raider Puppet in here saying hello, Kaylee.
Hi, Raider Puppet.
And we got Raider Travis saying hello.
Hi, Raider Travis.
We got the Executioner saying hello.
Hello, Executioner.
And the Captain Jack. Yar to Kaylee.
Yar, Reggie.
All right, cool. So, yeah, well, man. All right, cool. So, put the mute button on. All right, cool. So, tell the Raider Nation how to find you so that they can tune in to the Be Kind show.
They can find me. I have a show on Facebook called Be Kind with Kaylee. People can follow me on there. They can like it. They can comment. And you can always share my show. If you have any questions, then you can message it. Or if you ever have any questions about the Be Kind show or anything that I do, you can always message me on my Facebook page at Kaylee McLaughlin.
Awesome sauce. All right, Kaylee, thank you for coming on the Raider Homer channel again.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I'm going to get you on. Like I said, I'm going to bring you on throughout the years. For as long as the Raider Homer channel's on, we will get updates from Kaylee, all right?
Okay.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Bye.
wait. One. Let's say Raiders, right? We got to end it like it. 1, 2, 3. Raiders. All right, cool, Kaylee. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Call me tomorrow.
Yep, I will. Bye.
All right, cool. Bye-bye. All right, Raider Nation. Oh, I forgot to do the phone blitz thing. We do got calls coming in. Hey, you know what? Call right now. 512-298-24/7 and give your shout-outs to Kaylee. Kaylee, thank you for coming on. Find her on social media. Tune into the Be Kind show. Look, y'all, man, I love that girl, man. She's cool. She's cool, man. Always giving positive, little affirmations and things like that in my messages. It's nice to wake up and see, people reaching out, trying to be a part of my life. And I love being a part of their life. So, cool. Find her, and find her on social media. And be kind, Raider Nation. Be kind. All right, let's take a look at the chat line. We just kind of did, but we'll do it again. We got Raider Travis throwing up 100. Oakland Raider Savage saying hello to Kaylee. Captain Jack's still in here tonight. Appreciate you tuning in, Captain Jack. Raider Puppet. What's up, brother? I'm glad you made it back to Vegas safe. Halftime show's coming up, so we got a little mix of Raider Puppets videos, kind of like a best of, I guess. So that's coming up here on the Raider Homer halftime show. Raider Travis, what's up, brother? Executioner's still in here. Appreciate all of y'all staying tuned. Navajo Raider, man, what's up, bro? Waving back at you, bro. Maybe you were waving hi to Kaylee? Ha, my bad. All right, Mary, thank you. Hey, I'm always willing to invite. You'll be back. I love it. Love hearing from you. Keep doing great things. Let's see. Squid's still in here. Yeah, I'm more excited about the schedule release in the draft, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited because I think we did good in free agency, y'all. The draft's coming up. I believe if Michael Parsons falls to us, hopefully we will take him. Hopefully that happens. If not, take that Tevin some big giant offensive lineman. I think out of OSU. It's like 6'6", 200 pounds. T3 Raider Facts was he's the one that had him in his mock draft. You can go to onlynationpod.com and hear that episode. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited because I will be in Vegas for the draft with Raider Fan Radio on their live show. I got the personal invite, man. That was an honor, man, because look, those guys, they laid the groundwork for us, man. And now we're following in their footsteps, so it's nice to be recognized by somebody that's so badass, a group of people that are so badass. The coolest one, though, is the beautiful Black Hole Steph. I'll tell you that right now. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, Travis, I saw that you called. Yeah, 3 minutes was enough. I'm going to play them both. Brother. All right, Kaylee's and Mary are Facebook friends. Woo, man, bringing the save the world. And we played that song because Kaylee's always trying to save the world, by being kind to people. And you know what? It's awesome. We're working. All right, cool. So, like I said earlier, let me close this window down. We got we're gonna start the phone blitz. Let me go ahead and let me think here a second. Shut down Zoom because Joker Raider is coming in on a phone call. Let me open up this. Let me get this going. Google Voice. Get them in real quick, Raider Nation. Let's see. All right. We should be good to go. Now, let me bring up the first one. Boom. Here we go. Raider Homer's phone blitz. . 'Cause 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 '
Hello. This is Raider Travis. I'd like to give you a shout out to Raider Homer for all you do for the nation, as well as all you other crews and clubs out there holding it down during this pandemic that we've been having. Hope everyone's staying safe, staying positive, and things are lifting, and things are about to happen, because we got events coming up. I'd like to send a few notices out there for some. We got Raider Crusaders, who are hosting the Summer Kickoff 2021 from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. on May 22nd in Bakersfield, with the one and only Max Crosby doing autographs. So try not to miss that. You can get your tickets at Eventbrite. We also have M&M Productions hosting, it's back, Raider Nation Explosion 2, Saturday, July 17th, in Madera at the Madera Fairgrounds. Doors are open at 12. Get a hold of Big Tone, Raider Mob Boss. Get your tickets. The next one we have will be the League of Bandits are presenting the Orange County Blackout. And that's going to be held at JP 23. It's May 8th. They have a few people coming for signing. One being Crosby and Mullen, for a couple of them. Don't miss out on that. Get a hold of the League of Bandits to find out more information on that. I believe there's another one. We have an event coming up. In Vegas, April 30th is the Black Hole presenting the 2021 NFL Draft Weekend. That's going to be Friday, April 30th through Saturday, May 1st. So it's going to be held at the Westgate, Las Vegas. You can get a hold of anyone in the Black Hole, get your information, look it up. Don't miss it. I'd like to give a few shout outs to some of you. Try to get through. Hello, Raider Nation. This is 559 Raider Travis. He's going to come up here and give you a bunch of shout outs right now. Much appreciation and love for all you out there. I'm going to say Raider Homer, Queen of the Darkness, Dark Side 52 Demon, Raider Storm, Raiderette Beauty's Line. I'd like to shout out El Raider Resendez, the Raider Menaces, Raider Riddler, Ford Dub, them Raider Boys, the Resendez Brothers, Violator, Raider Mob Boss, Raiderette Black Ice, Black Widow Raiderette, Gorilla Rilla, Cold Raider, Riot Raider, Joker Raider, Raider Goon, Deadpool Raider, Raider Jester, Big Mac, Raider Rob, the whole Silver and Black Riders Club, Raider J, Little Raider J. A shout out to Raider Bear and Mama Bear, Kukui, El Kalakalaka. I'd like to shout out my club, SBA. Much love and respect for my club. We have much love and respect for all you clubs out there. The Black Hole. For the most part, I hope everybody's staying safe, staying positive. Much love and respect, Raider Nation. And we'll see you all soon at all these events. Raiders!
What's up, Homer? This is your boy, the Bandit. Just calling to let you know that we are excited to announce Orange County Blackout May 8th in Fullerton, California at JP23's. It's our first in-person signing of the year and in over a year because of COVID. We're bringing this to Raider Nation for Raider Nation. And we have an outstanding lineup of none other than Max Crosby, wide receiver Brian Edwards, cornerback Trayvon Mullen, and the fullback Alec Ingalls. If anybody's interested in tickets, hit me up on Instagram or hit me up through any other social media that we have going on, and we will get you guys information. Other than that, go Raiders, and peace to Raider Homer. Peace.
Hey Raider Nation, this is Mad Max, Loyalty Crew President. You are listening to the Raider Homer channel on BuzzFeed and YouTube. Hey everybody, I want to tell you to stay tuned to Monday Night Live tonight. We have special guests. You're going to enjoy the show. Sit back and listen and get your laughs on. Also, pay attention to the Loyalty Crew podcast show where we represent the Raider Nation magazine and now official media sources for the Raider Nation explosion. Get your tickets now. $10 pre-sale, $20 at the door. And remember, Raider Nation, keep it tight, keep it positive, and always show love to Raider Homer channel.
What's up, Raider Nation? This is your boy, the one and only, the Executioner. All I want to say is, it's execution time, baby. And for all this drama, all this BS, all these copycats, whatever's going on, you know, let's do one thing and one thing only, and let's stick together as a family, as one nation and one nation only, baby. Can I get a hell yeah? And Raider Homer? Raider Homie. Raider Homer, you are one bad dude, man. Keep up the good work, and let's go Raiders. 1, 2, 3. Raiders! And I'm out.
Yeah, Raider Nation, this is Captain Jack, and you are listening to Raider Homer. You're also listening to me scream. Well, I'm not Raider scream, but you know what I mean. It's great to have you here. Make sure you're watching all of the good stuff on Raider Homer's channel because we are members of and fans of the Bear Family page. Make sure you're over there as well. And also, watch out every other Tuesday night on my channel. It's the Captain and Wenches show. Get all you Raiderettes out there. I want to make sure you're part of Tuesdays. Watch my shows on Thursdays and Sundays, and make sure you're continuing to watch Raider Homer. He's a great guy, and if he says I'm crying again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's not gonna be good. Love you, Homer. Have a good one, Chippy.
And now it's time for Raider Homer's halftime show, featuring Oakland Raider Savage, the Raider Puppet, and Raider Homer. All right, Raider Nation, welcome to Monday Night's Live Raider Homer's halftime show. Shout out to Raider Travis, the Bandit, Mad Max, Executioner, and Captain Jack. I appreciate y'all calling in to tonight's show. Man, I love hearing from the Raider Nation. It's fun. Hey, look, and the Bandit, you know, he's always working hard for the Raider Nation. He's got some great signings coming up. Cannot wait to meet up with him again. Be sure to get out to his event in Orange County. That's a pretty early one, man. May 8th, I think is what he said. I should have checked that. My bad, bro. I think that's right, though. But you know what? That's going to be a great event, man. We're going to hear from Trent Sieg coming up here in a little bit. I can't tell you how hard it is, how hard you have to work to get to the point where you can, interview people that are on the team at the moment. That's awesome. And now he's bringing them to you to get autographs. It's hard to do that too, man. So shout out to Javi or the Bandit, man. I appreciate that. And Mad Max, yeah, bro. Y'all tune into the Loyalty Crew podcast. Wayne is dropping knowledge on that podcast, y'all, and we're gonna be bringing fans that were in the, in Raider Nation magazine, and we're gonna do, interviews with. We're trying to do a live show also, like a follow-up live show. You know how they had the Walking Dead, right? And then they had the Walking Dead follow-up show, whatever. That's what we're gonna try to do. So stay tuned. And then Raider Travis, bro, I appreciate you sharing the Raider Homer channel content as much as you do, dude. You're always sharing. Everything that the Raider Nation puts out. You're calling into the Phone Blitz, dude. I so much appreciate that, bro. If everybody in the Raider Nation had the right heart like you do, there would be no issues in the Raider Nation. If everybody was watching out for the Raider Nation like you do, none whatsoever. And then the Executioner, brother. Look, man, we've been talking for a while, man. I'm glad you got the Executioner figured out, bro. So hell yeah, cannot wait to meet you, bro. And we're going to get some pictures for sure. And yeah, Captain Jack, I'm sorry, you weren't crying. But you know what? Captain Jack, thank you for all your support as well, man. Look, Captain Jack, in my mind, is an Oaktown legend. I know that's usually a spot held for the people from California that made the Oakland tailgate so legendary. But you know what? You ask those guys, and they'll tell you Captain Jack was a huge part of that. Been traveling to Raider games for 20 years, putting in work. So tune in to the Captain Jack Show on YouTube, and make sure you watch his Winches show. I'm looking forward to that. Angria, Heidi, and oh God, oh my God, I messed that one up. Here, let me look at the chat line. Help me out here, Captain. Nah, we're gonna move on. All right, I just killed that one. I'll work on that. God, I should have had that. All right, cool. All right, look, let's go ahead and get to Oakland Raider Savages segment, man. This guy, he's always writing sketches. He wants to bring, some entertainment value to the Raider Homer channel. I'm looking forward to, working with him in the future. We're going to be in Vegas May 15th, trying to help Peter Tuiasiopo and Nisili's fight. They're trying to raise some money to get, put into law to help fight against this, fentanyl overdose. So I'm looking forward to meeting up with Mad Max. Oakland Raider Savage is going to be there. We're going to meet up with the Raider Puppet there in Vegas, and then we're going to head on over there and hang out with Raider Fan Radio. So y'all tune in. Hey, find Peter Tuiasiopo on social media and send him a message and say, hey, how can I help Nisili's fight? Look, dude, because I sat in behind the scenes with that dude for a long time, working things out with him. Unfortunately, it all kind of died down for a second due to some things that I had to deal with. But I'm excited to go to that event and help raise money, because that was a powerful story. The way that Peter talks about it, man. I mean, as a father myself, man, I'm sending prayers to you, Peter. I hope you're watching, bro. Go find Peter Tuiasiopo in Nisili's fight. Find out how you can help. All right, let's go ahead and get to Oakland Raider Savage.
Be seated. Now, I want you to remember that no player ever won a game by quitting on his team. He won it by making the other poor dumb opponent quit on his team. People, all this stuff you heard about the Raiders not wanting to fight, not showing up for a game, is a lot of Bronco dung. Raiders traditionally love to fight. All real Raiders love to sting a battle. When you were kids, you all admired the championship teams of Al Davis, led by men like Madden, Flores, Stabler, Plunkett. Raider Nation loves a winner and will not tolerate a loser. Raider Nation comes to win all the time. Now, I wouldn't give a hoot in hell for one who lost and laughed. That's why Raider Nation has never lost and will never lose a fight, because the very thought of losing is hateful to Raider Nation. Now, our nation is a team. It lives, eats, sleeps, fights. Raider football is a team. This individuality stuff is a bunch of crap. The ones who are on that stuff about their own individuality for themselves don't know anything more about real Raider football than they do about fornicating. Now we have the finest tailgates, food, the best spirits, and the best men and women in the best colors in the world. You know, by God, I actually pity those poor souls we're going up against each Sunday. By God, I do. We're not just going to intimidate them. We're going to cut out their living hopes and use them as seasoning for the meats on our grills. We're going to destroy our rivals by the bushel. Now, some of you casual fans, I know, are wondering whether or not you'll understand the game under fire. Don't worry about it. I can assure you that you will all do your duty. The opponents are the enemy. Wade into them. Get into their heads. Throw them off their game. When we put our hand into the grass, the line of scrimmage, that moment before helmets clash, you'll know what to do. Now there's another thing I want you to remember. I don't want to get any messages saying that we are playing not to lose. That we're holding on to our lead. We're not holding on to anything. We are advancing, constantly scoring, and we're not interested in holding into anything, except our opponent. When the ref isn't looking, of course. Yeah. But we're going to hold on to him by the throat, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of them for 4 quarters, and we're going to run through them like crap through a goose. Now, there's one thing that you will be able to say when you get back home to Oakland, LA, Vegas, wherever. And you may thank God for it. 30 years from now, when you're sitting around your fireside with your grandkids around, and they ask you, what did you do when the Raiders won it all? Well, you won't have to say, well, I was just a spectator. All right, now, Raider brothers and sisters, you know how I feel. Oh, I will be proud to lead with you, Renegade, into battle anytime, anywhere. Just win, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Oakland Raiders savage, man. Bro, I love it, man. I love your creativity, man. Keep them coming. Hey, Raider Nation, if you can tell me what movie he was referencing in that, man, I'll send you a patch. You know, look, like I said, man, we're trying to bring some new things to the Raider Homer channel, spice up this show here on Monday Nights Live a little bit, the halftime show. You know, and look, man, Savage is our brother from the motherland, all right? I mean, born and bred, right? That dude is Oakland all the way. Grew up in the Black Hole. You know, his father, Sal, the Lowdown Band, helped make the Black Hole what it is. Yeah, he works, one of his friends is the cousin, I think, or the nephew of Dave Manzo. His name is Joey. We're going to be working together to try to bring Dave Manzo to the forefront, you know, of what the Black Hole is all about. Because Dave was a huge part in the creation of the Black Hole. And so we want to recognize Dave. The first footage that he brought to this channel was footage of Dave's birthday. I think it was against the Ravens, and I think it was 0-1 or something like that. Before we lost to him in the playoffs, man. Rob Howard, Raider Rob from Raider Fan Radio was singing "Happy Birthday," man. That was some great footage, man. And I was excited to be able to play that. He came to me, he said, hey man, I want to bring this to you. He showed some respect, right? He said, look bro, you put me on first, I want to bring this to you, and now we're right back into the groove. Now he's going to join me again for the Raider Homer pregame show. We're going to do some exciting and fun stuff during that show. So be sure to follow Oakland Raiders Savage on social media. He's on Instagram, he's on Facebook, he's on the Raider Homer channel, man. Find him, show him some support. He's got patches, he's got shirts. I think he's working on patches. Spoiler alert! But he's got shirts. He's got, this dude is passionate about the team and creative, as I said earlier. Now, This next segment is coming from the Raider Puppet. The Raider Puppet was in studio last week. He was spending time with his family in Texas, his familia in Texas. Thank you again, Raider Puppet, for coming into the studio. Next time, I'll be in Vegas, April, the next week, Thursday, for the draft. Let's catch up again. And then, of course, May 15th, for Peter Tuiasiopo's event, the Nasilis Fight event. We'll be there too, trying to do, help out. So looking forward to meeting up with you guys again, get some pictures and get some content for the channel. All right, cool. So with all that being said, let's get to I guess we'll call it the best of the Raider Puppet interviews and sketches.
Perfect.
Hey, this is Raider Puppet down at Raider Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm standing here with
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook.
Raider Tim from Orange County, California.
Raider Tim from Orange County. What are you doing in Las Vegas right now, Raider?
You know what? I just went ahead and moved here on February 1st after 54 years in California. Why? So I can be with the silver and black.
Another Raider transplant moving to Las Vegas.
Yes, living the life.
Living the life. I just spoke with Raider Jester a minute ago. He also moved from California recently to Las Vegas as well. So what else brings you to Las Vegas? What's going on around here?
You know what? The scenery, the desert life, big time, the cost of living. Cost a lot less here. Made a ton of money on my house in Orange County.
Oh, I bet you did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Fantastic. So,
did anyone ever tell you that you kind of look like a Bob Golick?
Bob Golick? Well, actually, I'm a little thinner than Bob was at the end of his career, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was like 290.
Yeah, he was a big boy. I met him at one of the casinos in town years and years ago. So
very nice.
Fantastic. Well, hey, listen, pleasure to meet you. You take care of yourself. Go Raider Nation. Raider Puppet right back at you.
Raiders, baby!
Yeah! This is Raider Puppet down here at the Raider Image Store at the Las Vegas Raider Stadium. I'm with who?
Joe,
where you from, Joe?
San Diego.
San Diego, California. Raider Puppet was actually born in San Diego, California. Dad was in the Navy. Everybody was born at that time. So, Joe, what brought you to Las Vegas today?
Baseball tournament, actually.
Baseball. The kids' baseball tournament. Those things never end, do they?
Nope.
It goes on. I know. My brother does it every day. So what else brings you to Las Vegas other than the Las Vegas Raiders?
Las Vegas Raiders.
Any gambling going on? Any partying? Or just pure baseball and Raiders?
It's kind of top secret.
Top secret?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, people, but I'm kind of concerned about my friend here. Well, anyway, Joe, appreciate your time. Take care of yourself. Good luck. Be safe and take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Raider Puppet out. Raider Puppet down here at the Raider Image Store at the Las Vegas Raider Stadium. And I'm with who?
Martha.
Martha. Where are you from, Martha?
Santa Maria, California.
Santa Maria, California. What brings you to Las Vegas other than the Raiders?
To gamble.
To gamble? Are you winning, losing?
Winning.
Wait. Someone just winning around here?
Mm-hmm.
How are we going to pay the bills if you win all of our money here?
Just not.
Chingao. Whoa. Sorry about that. Forgot where I was at for a minute. Well, what do you got planned? Were you guys staying in town here? You staying in hotels?
Staying at the Bally's.
The Bally's Hotel Casino. Well, listen, a pleasure talking to you. You take care of yourself. Be safe. Enjoy
you.
our city. Look at that Woodson jersey. What's up, dogs? Raider Nation, Raider Puppet, out.
Thank
you. Thank you. Puppet here at the Raider Image Store at the Las Vegas Raider Stadium at the Hall of Fame wall. Take a look at these unbelievable names on the wall. Go, Raiders! Let's go! Go, 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 go! Stop, stop, stop! Come on, ref, open your eyes! Yeah. Good call, ref. Come on, offense! Jesus Christ! Yeah, nice offensive play. Good job, guys. Come on, defense. Jeez. Play deep. Go defense. What kind of call was that, Gruden? Nice call, coach. Yeah, way to go, Gruden. Get out, tackle him. Go, 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 go! That's just bullshit. That's awesome. Yeah. Touchdown. Touchdown, Raiders. Yeah. Go, Raiders. Yeah. Raider Puppet, it's your cousin Lupe. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up? What's up? What up? Hey, hold on. My primo's on the other line. ¿Qué pasó, primo? What's up? What up? ¿Qué pasó, Raider Puppet? What up? What's up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up? Love it. I love it, Raider Puppet, man. Raider Puppet, our boots on the ground in Las Vegas, man. Bringing us footage. Man, he's brought footage with Mark Bedane, Charles Woodson, Max Crosby, interviews from Raider Jester, Raider Goon. Man, bro, appreciate all your hard work, Raider Puppet. Cannot wait to see you in Vegas here in the coming weeks, man. Looking forward to it, brother. All right, Raider Nation, please, man, make sure you go and you find Oakland Raider Savage on social media as well as the Raider Puppet. And on TikTok, you can find Raider Puppet. Just search Celebrity Puppets, all right? That dude, man, entertaining, man, entertaining. I love it. I love the energy these guys bring to this channel. I love the passion they bring to this channel. You know, these guys are the type of people that I've been looking to work with, you know, here at the Raider Homer channel, man. Guys that are dedicated to the Raider Nation, dedicated to the Raiders, and dedicated to the craft, man. And they know what's up, you know. Raider Puppet's been a fan since '76. Oakland Raider Savage all the way back to the beginning of the black hole, right? I mean, born and bred in the black hole. So, man, look, guys, we're there. We're moving on up in the world, man. So be sure to share their content. Get the word out for them. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chat line again. Let's see. Captain Raider, Oakland Raider Savage. Yeah, in here. Hey, Demon King, brother, man. Hey, bro, I just want to say, dude, man, I love you, bro. All right, I hope everything's good. Give me a call back later on tonight if you want to, man. I'm here for you, bro. All right, I hope everything's good. Oakland Raider Savage in here. Demon King's in here. Captain Jackson in here. We got Raider Travis still in here. Yes, Raider Travis. Peter is a great guy. And as a father, man, I'm really, you know, I'm kind of devastated, you know. I feel like I can feel his pain. Of course, I could never really understand his pain, but damn it if I don't want to help the man fight the fentanyl addiction that we face in this country. You know, so I hope my audio is going. All right, my audio is going. Anyways, yes, Peter is an awesome man. Find him on the Silly's Fight. That's a Facebook group in there. That's probably the easiest way to find him. But let's see. Yeah, he's got the Global Family Prayer Chain hosted by Peter Navy Tui Asiopo. Thank you, Travis. Again, Raider Travis, always sharing stuff, always coming through for the Raider Nation. And Peter is Raider Nation, y'all. He is related to Marcus Mariota and Marquise Tuiasiopo. So he is Raider family. And if you don't know who Peter is an actor. I think he's in a show right now. I should have done my research. My bad, Peter. But he always goes back to he played E Honda in the Street Fighter movie, but to me the most iconic role that he played was in Necessary Roughness, where he played the sinner. I love that movie, man, and he was my favorite character in that movie, so it was awesome to be able to talk to him. Cannot wait till May 15th. Hit him up, y'all. Puro pinche Raiders, what's up? Oh, so yeah, bro, yeah, thanks for tuning in, brother. June, what's up, man? I'm glad you're here, June. Yeah, June. Yeah, okay. Dark Phoenix, y'all. Go find her on. I'm gonna get it out here in a second. Go find Dark Phoenix on Facebook, y'all. Show her some support. You know, Dark Phoenix, man. She does her charity work too. She does that shit real quiet, but she goes hard in the paint, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So make sure you find June Garcia, aka Dark Phoenix. All right, we got. Let's see. Let's take a look up here again. Yeah. Okay, DC Winch. My apologies, Captain, and my apologies, DC Winch, but still, tune in to Captain's show here on Tuesdays coming up. You know, hey, look, the Raiderettes, man, they damn sure deserve their time to shine, man, and I'm telling you what, those three gals, they're going to outshine Captain for sure. So, Captain, you got your hands full. Good luck, brother. I can barely handle Heidi on her own. All right, cool. So, we're going to keep on moving. We got Oakland Raider Savage. We got, Mary was in here earlier. Anyways, look, find out all the guests, man. We got Joker Raider online right now, or on hold right now, getting ready to come on, talk about what he's been up to, talk about autism awareness, because as you know, JR60 Brands is all about, helping out the Raider Nation. It's for the fans, by the fans, doing great things, to help the community all the time. Joker Raider is probably the interview that made this channel in my mind. Some channels, they do different things, but Joker Raider made this channel. So I appreciate Joker Raider. And Hollywood Raiders in here. How you doing, brother, man? Good to see you. All right, cool. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and listen to this intro. Now, go to jr60brands.com. You will hear this song there as well. This is a song performed by Namek for Joker Raider.
Keep a smile on your face like the Joker. Vibe with me.
For the fans, by the fans, for the fans, by the fans.
Grind every day like the Joker. Grind with me.
Superior fans deserve a superior product.
We funkadelic, and this one nation under a groove. JR60 Brands, the people love what we do. Yuppity do. You know my company's crew, and my crew is my company. We got nothing to prove. Unlike Double D Boobs, we keep it natural with the essence. And all my compas chillin', I'm just glad to feel your presence. Stacking from investments that we made in the past. Long shifts on the grind, and we fade into black. Like the city of Gotham, we keep it mobbing like Joker. Not even Batman can stop us, and Robin ain't any closer. Now from Las Vegas to Oakland to LA to Tennessee. Spread a nation above everything, now just let it be. In a 64 rated color Chevy Impala, cruising with Sister Soul Taker, getting ready to holler. On another Sunday morning or another Sunday afternoon, blacking out the room like the creature from the Black Lagoon. Keep a smile on your face like the Joker. Vibe with me.
For the fans, by the fans, for the fans, by the fans.
Grind every day like the Joker. Grind with me.
Superior fans deserve a superior product.
See, it's a unity thing. Still respect the heritage. I'm just doing my thing. I don't need no therapist. Never arrogant, yeah, it's imperative that you see. So when you see me grinning, now you staring at the new me. Now it's Joker time. I'm feeling so divine. Haters be some jellyfish. They always had a broken spine. See, I keep an open mind and realize something over time. That if I truly believed in myself, there ain't nobody out there that was I. I call it confidence. Kinda like what Rocket Ishmael had on the field quicker than a rocket ship. Got a date, lock it in. Another event book. Too bad this corona thing got all of my friends shook. Still make the best of any situation we in. Win or lose, always play to the end. Time to stack dough and get bread like the bakery biz. Peace and respect every day that we live. It's nothing new. Keep a smile on your face like the Joker. Vibe with me.
All right, Raider Nation, y'all on the phone. Joker Raider from jr60brands.com. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Homer? How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, bro. I'm just I'm working my ass off at work, working my ass off at home. As I've grown, I guess, in the Raider Nation, dude, my full-time job has basically become my part-time job, and my job that I do for the Raider Nation is my full-time job. So that's what I've been doing, bro. Networking like a mofo, getting better at editing. I feel like getting better at using OBS. I feel like I am getting better, but that's it's important to me to do that, right? Because like I said, you've been a strong supporter of the Raider Homer channel, so I want to build this platform up to bring the Raider Nation together as much as possible in one spot where you can hear what's going on for the events and everything. So again, I appreciate all the work that you put in. It's inspired me. I was telling the fans earlier, I believe that you yourself, man, are what made this podcast, because we've talked about our meeting, in the draft, or us meeting at the draft in Tennessee, and that's when, right, I really got to learn what type of man you are, bro. And I have my hats off to you, man. You put in a lot of work, bro. So with that being said, man, I know you got some things rolling out here, man. So tell the Raider Nation what jr60brands.com is working on.
Man, and first of all, Homer, I want to say thank you, man. I'm honored that you just recognized me like that, and I'm proud of you, and being your friend and seeing you grow and the Homer channel grow. And like you said, it's the channel's become more of you put more time into the channel than you are to your full-time job, which is great, man. You should be doing what you love, and if the Homer channel is what you love, then let that take priority as far as your energy goes. And I think that's awesome, man. But been laying low, because of COVID, because of everything going on. Haven't been able to travel as much or do as many events, that we would like to. But I know the season's coming on. Right now I have just a few patches coming out, trying to keep busy, with different customized shirts and everything like that, trying to do more specialized just for the fans. It's for the fans, by the fans. So I want the fans to really, we have one-on-one express your love for your team. You just pick your teams and make a customized shirt based on that individual. But we got a few patch ideas coming out. Just there's a one Badass Nation patch that just dropped where Badass Raider Gear, Brian Rowe and I, B-Rowe and I, we teamed up, came out with a pretty clean looking patch. We're both really, really proud of it. Right now, it's just going to be a limited edition patch. There's 100 total patches. We just split it 50-50, and that's it. And that's available on my site as well as badassraidergear.com and jr60brands.com. So, we teamed up for that, and I think the collabs are fun because it just shows that there's no real competition. When with everything we do, it's about uplifting one another, each other, to give the fans and of Raider Nation, something a little bit different, a little bit unique. I don't think really the other teams, you don't really see what we do. The type of things that we do as Raider Nation. Come together, do things unique, make individual type of whether it's a patch, whether it's stickers, whether it's a hat, whatever it is, we try to do something a little bit different from the norm. So we got that. I guess I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. We got the One Nation Homer patch coming out. I'm excited for that. That's a collab that we've done together, so I'm looking forward to that coming out. But I have about 9 other patches that should be coming out in about 2 weeks, and I think they're all unique. They're all different. 3 of them are going to be for the ladies, centered around the Raiderettes. Raiderettes do it best. And so we have 3 different type of Raiderette patches that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, along with a hat for the Raiderettes, which is gonna, it's gonna basically highlight called the Soul Taker patch, sugar skull inside emblem inside a helmet with the crossing sword. So kind of excited about some things coming out a little bit different. Nobody really does a lot for the ladies and recognize the women of Raider Nation, and I want to just take that opportunity to recognize them, because the Raiderettes are the backbone of Raider Nation. They're the ones that support everybody. They're the ones, when you go to different functions, they're the ones that are really getting it together and keeping it together. I know, out in Phoenix, my compa El Raider, I know that Bureau is out there. She has his back. She's doing everything along with the other Raiderettes that are out there in Phoenix. So they're definitely putting it together and holding it down for that chapter. So, it's just showing some appreciation for the ladies of Raider Nation. So I'm excited about those items coming out, the hat, the patches, a couple of little unique items. And like I said, it'll be coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, man. I definitely appreciate you putting the Raiderettes in the spotlight, man. You talk about Veronica, right, with Hell Raider, man. She does a lot of work, man, and she's creative, bro. She's always working hard. I love talking to her, dude, when we meet up in person, man, because she is so passionate, man. That's special, dude. And you got Sister Soul Takers. She's passionate too. We got Jers, we got a bunch, right? They're out there. It's endless. Dark Phoenix, she's in the chat line right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, that's some great work.
Yeah, exactly. And I just, like I said, I just want to recognize them, give them something to really, to identify with. Darlene over there, all her work she does for Wrecking Crew and the homies, her and Dougie. So I talk to Darlene every once in a while, try to keep in touch with her. So, like I said, I just want to I know they work a lot. I know that all the behind the scenes, people don't realize that everything that really happens at Tommy Rockers, everything that if it goes down in Vegas, Darlene's really behind it, man. She's my point of contact whenever I want to go out there. So I just got so much respect and love for her and Dougie, my brother. So it's like, seeing the work that she does with the homies, with the Wrecking Crew, setting up the different events at Tommy Rockers, she does an amazing job. And a lot of it, people don't realize how hard she works and what she does, and I just want to show my appreciation for people like her, the ladies that really make it happen across the nation.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, absolutely, man. And like I said, that's something that's important to do. Every Raider should be doing that, looking out for the Raiderettes, and most of us do. So, yeah, absolutely, man. And then you talked a little bit about the collaboration that we've been working. Again, bro, like I said, man, you've been such inspiration to me in this channel, man. So, it was an honor, dude, to be, and at the bottom of the screen, you see it. I think right there somewhere. You see it. It's there. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, dude, because, one nation, right? And you talked about working together. Mm-hmm. Supporting each other, bringing each other up, man. Right now, dude, it's kind of, we're kind of in a crossroads. We're at a crossroads right now. Some people are looking out for themselves. Some people are looking out for others. So people like you, become leaders in the Raider Nation, and it's an honor to work with somebody like you and learn from somebody like you, dude. So, just keep doing what you do, bro, because, Hollywood Raiders in here saying, let me quote him real quick. He said, "Joker, your gear is top notch, bro. Like, yeah, you're leading. You're one of the leaders in your part of the Raider Nation. I should say merchant, or the person that brings gear, Raider gear, custom Raider gear for the Raider Nation to wear and represent the Raiders. And it's not cookie cutter. It's unique, and it carries a certain amount of pride to me. It's like this is some really cool stuff because I'm a huge fan of the Raider Nation. As much as I love the Raiders, I love the Raider Nation because we are a huge part of the team. So to recognize, the Raider Nation like you do with all these custom images and custom patches and custom shirts, man, that's badass.
Right. I appreciate that, man. When I look at it, I don't feel like I'm the only one. I like to uplift everybody. I don't feel like I actually compete with anybody. I think it's like, man, I look at Fabian, my compa Fabian with Raider Nation for Lifer, all that, what he brings to the table. I look at Javier, what he does with League of Bandits, and then seeing them, they also collabed on a project recently, and I think that's pretty awesome, man. I like that. I support it. I see people, I see Only One Nation out there doing stuff, and I like it. I try to comment on it. I try to support it all, and I don't really feel like I'm in competition with anybody. I just think that if you uplift one another and you sit there and you try to, it's only going to make everybody better. It's going to push me to be better. It's going to push me to do better. And one of the things I feel like I could really stand out on is I try to be as approachable as possible. Communication is key. I try to communicate with anybody, every customer that contacts me. I'm open to communicating with them and trying to make, I just want to make it a great experience for everybody. It's not about the money. It's more about the experience, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we had Kaylee on, right? This is the Autism Awareness episode edition. Kaylee is a huge fan of yours, dude, and you're passionate about bringing awareness to autism, dude. So talk, I know we talked about it, in the past, but let's bring it again, bro, because it's important. The message you have about autism awareness, man, it's badass, bro. It's touching to me, man. It means something. It's valuable.
Well, I'm a big fan of Kaylee's, man, and everything she's accomplished. I see what she does. I don't see, autism, people look at it like it's a disability, and I don't think it is, man. I just think that people who have autism, they're unique, man. They look at the world from a different type of perspective. I don't see it as a handicap. I only see it as a challenge. I think the challenge is more for people to understand it. And, there's some amazing people out there. I look at people like Monica Moyson. She's I have much love for her and Grouch, she actually calls her daughter, and I see the great things that they're doing, as a family. They don't let it limit them, and I think that's awesome, man. I just think that I think the challenge isn't so much for the people that have autism or been labeled with autism. I think it's more the challenges for people to understand it, to see that there's some amazing people out there in this world doing amazing different things, and people would like to try to put labels on people and put labels on intelligence, and intelligence comes in different types, different forms, and there are some people that are absolutely brilliant in this world that I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them at all. I sit there and applaud them and encourage them, and I think that I want to see them do great things and continue to do great things. Don't let labels put limitations on you. So Like I said, it's just they're a part of Raider Nation also, man. It's part of our family, and everybody should actually, take time to recognize and to appreciate things like, like Kaylee. Kaylee does some amazing things, and she always keeps busy, and she's always doing something. She's a lot of fun, and you can always count on her to have a smile on her face.
Absolutely, man. The thing that I love about Kaylee the most, right? Before she came on, we played "Save the World," right? By 4Dub, dude, because she's always trying to save the world with her "Be Kind" show, man. That's something that's very important to her, and she spends a lot of time putting that together. She was saying she talked to Raider Bear about it and all this and that, dude. So the connections are real deep right there, dude. And yeah, man, because you don't look at anybody different because of any certain thing they're going through, man, because of people like Kaylee. She's setting that bar so high, man. She's showing us that we can overcome anything that we got in our way and to contribute to society and the Raider Nation, and there is no limits to what we can do, man. So, damn, man, that girl, shout out again, Kaylee. That you're a special person for sure. You're always doing great things, and I appreciate everything you do.
Exactly.
Definitely. All right, cool. So, all right, a few more minutes. We got a few more minutes, bro. If you do, talk a little bit about the Raiders, bro. How you feeling about, the draft, free agency, man? It's pretty quick. All that's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, man. I kind of look at things like, I guess everybody went through the panic stage, I guess, when we pretty much lost half of our offensive line. But hindsight 2020, those guys aren't coming back. And if you look at it, if anything, we got younger and maybe a little bit more athletic, and maybe we'll be able to move a little better. That I'm trying to be as positive as possible. We got Richie Incognito coming back. I know he's excited. I know he's rehab. He went through his rehab. I know he's going to be 100% when he comes back. So I think that we're going to be a little bit younger, a little bit more athletic. We're going to still have that leadership on the line. I think that, like I said, Richie stepped up as a true leader on the offensive line. I think that he's brought some toughness to that we needed. You noticed in the play of Colton Miller stepping it up a little bit. I think that had to do with Richie getting his ass and saying, man, we got to, we can't have you on your back every play. His rookie year is a struggle for him. So, I'm looking at offensive line, hopefully being a little bit more athletic, quicker. I'm really kind of disappointed and shocked that we really haven't addressed the defense outside of the defensive line. I think, if anything, our defensive line was if it's hard to say there was a strong point about our defense, because there was really nothing strong about our defense, but it was our defensive line. We haven't addressed. We don't really have that quarterback as middle linebacker yet. We don't haven't addressed the problems in our secondary. Personally, Carl Joseph came back, but I mean, I don't think that was necessarily anything that's going to upgrade our defense. He was part of a defense that wasn't very good when he was here. So it'd be nice to address that. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I'm kind of thinking that in the draft comes, they may address it in the later rounds, but I have a feeling that they're going to go offensive line with their first pick at number 17. What I'm hearing is the kid from Oklahoma State. But, that's why they get paid the bucks, is to make those decisions for the draft. And all we can do is just hope for the best, support the team the best way we can. And, hopefully it works out, man. I'm excited for the season to come out. I'm excited to get in the stands. I'm excited to actually see everybody and get into our new home and watch a game live. That's what we could expect, is that hope for is the best, man, that they draft well. So.
Absolutely. And you're talking about the offensive line and everybody panicking, and then Richie Incognito comes back and helps solidify that line a little bit more. Now, you were posting pictures, talking about the Incognito hat. Talk a little bit about that, dude, and your relationship with Richie Incognito, if you can.
Yeah, man. He Richie reached out to me last year, sometime, and he said he was really digging the One Nation logo. He liked it. He posted it up on his Instagram, which was pretty cool. I just hit him up and tell him, hey man, thanks, I appreciate it. Talked to him a little bit about that, and I showed him the hat. I said, and I joke because it's an all black on black hat with a silver outline on the writing, and I was like, yeah, this is more like an incognito type of look. So it kind of was adopted, became the incognito hat. He asked me for a couple. I sent a couple of them to him that he's going to be wearing during training camp and during his workouts. So it'd be pretty cool when actually the picture surfaced with him rocking the One Nation. But yeah, man, he's excited. I knew he was coming back before he actually re-signed. When we let him go and we re-signed him, I knew he was coming back. I was excited about that. And then, I know he loves Raider Nation. He loves the fans. He loves the organization, just being a part of it. I think that it gave him an opportunity not only to show his talent on the field, but also his leadership abilities, because I think that, with the younger players, he's really taking the reins. And also with the fact that, a lot of, well-publicized off-the-field issues and problems, he's kept his nose clean as a Raider, man. You don't hear him getting in trouble, and I just, I know he's been through a lot personally, and I think that he's bounced back, and I think he's, like I said, he's a Raider, man. If you think about anybody on the team that you would say is definitely would be born to be a Raider, it'd definitely be Richie Incognito.
Absolutely, man. And you're talking about how the Raider Nation was freaking out. But yes, bro, when I saw that you post that picture of Richie in that hat, I was like, man, he's coming back. He's coming back. I knew it. I even said it on the show, man, when Raider Corey came on. When Raider Cody came on, and he was kind of like, he was kind of like, he didn't know what to say,
Right.
you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So congratulations, dude. That's awesome that he reached out to you, man. And then we are going younger, dude, and I like that, dude, because this league, we need young guys, man. Yes,
Not
we
to
need
cut
some
you off,
veteran
but,
guys to come in, but young guys
right.
are important.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Another person definitely to reach out. I want to just applaud for what they're doing is Raider Cody, man. He's pretty awesome. He's always putting out a quality show. I applaud him because he's definitely somebody that he takes a lot of heat for being a Derek Carr fan, but you know what? He always brings a quality product, very insightful, very professional way he handles stuff, and I want to say, like I said, I appreciate him, but kind of got off track. Sorry about that, but yeah, man, as it comes to as a team, we do have to get younger. We do have to get more athletic on the offensive side of the ball. Continue to score points. I think we lost Aguilar, but I think that we upgraded with Brown. Brown is a better receiver, and you know what, Aguilar, he was good for us. He did have a case of the dropsies. You can tell there was a couple of games during the season where he dropped some balls and he started getting in his own head. I think that he's his own worst enemy. Once he starts dropping balls or easy passes, I think he kind of beats himself up and he lets it get in his head. He was pretty abused by the Philadelphia fans. Man, the Philly fans got on him so much. I think it's in the back of his head where he had a couple of drops. It kind of eats at him. But he had some huge games. He definitely, showcased what he is capable of doing. Unfortunately, he moved on to New England, and that was his choice. But I think at that position with Brown, we upgraded in that position at wide receiver. So, I think we got younger, we got faster, we got more athletic on the offensive side of the ball. But I think the defense is really where we had our struggles. And it's 15, 20 years of having the worst defense in the NFL. That has to be addressed.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm sick of it. Cody, he's always standing up for Carr, and that's what I try to do too, because we need that good defense to really get through the AFC West. A lot of people, I don't understand their logic, right? Because they always, man, this is the AFC West. You got to be ready, and it's like, well, yeah, it's the AFC West, right? We got to have a defense. You know what I mean? We got a quarterback, so we got to have that defense, man, that can stop people. But yeah, all right, cool. So we're running a little long. I still got to get to Trent Sieg. But let's see, we got Raider Travis telling you MLNR, Joker Raider. We got Captain Jack giving you a shout out too. We got
Hey,
also
Tips,
giving you a shout out.
What's up, Captain? But hey, and Travis, your tablecloth is on its way tomorrow morning. Everything is in tomorrow morning. So I have a tablecloth for Raider Travis, custom that he wanted. So he actually won a raffle. So just to let you know, Travis, it'll be on its way tomorrow. It'll be sent 2-day mail.
Awesome, awesome. And then Hollywood Raider, he's in here saying, Joker, your gear is top notch. The Executioner's in here saying, what's up, Joker Raider? Yeah, bro, you're getting a lot of love in the chat line, bro. I'm telling you, what you do for the Raider Nation is important, man, and we all appreciate it.
And as I say, thanks, man, because it's all about them. I do what I do for everybody else, man. When it stops being fun, or if it stops, if it's a situation where it becomes more of a headache, then then it will stop. But I don't foresee that, man. I got nothing but love for everybody in Raider Nation. Everybody has their different opinions about things. That's what makes it beautiful, as far as the fact that we could discuss those and still come together. But as I said, if anybody has any ideas, anybody looking for something in particular, feel free to hit me in one of my social media inboxes, or just hit me with an email at jr60brands@gmail.com. I'll be happy to address anything. I try to get back to everybody, try to answer everybody's questions. But yeah, man, it's all love, Raider Nation.
All right, brother. Well, once again, man, I appreciate you being a long time and strong supporter of the Raider Homer channel, and for coming on, bro.
My pleasure, Homer. Thank you for having me.
All right, cool. I'll be in touch, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, Raider Nation. There you have it. Joker Raider of JR60 Brands. Go there, man. Go there. He's got patches coming out. He's got great gear, doing great things for the Raider Nation, man. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Joker Raider again once we can everything opens up. We got to get back out there, man. I saw him at the Raider Nation Explosion. He was great over there. I saw him at the draft. He was a great guy over there. Man, this dude, man, like I said, he's been a strong supporter of the Raider Homer channel, and I'm thankful that I met him. All right, so let's take a look again at the chat line. We got, again, Raider Travis still in here, brother. I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much. Bronco Mary's in here saying, good night, Captain. The Captain, he had to go back to work, man, so he's got to go to sleep. Demon King, baby. Either Parsons or Komora or Jenkins in the first, second. Johnson at free safety from Indiana, a good cover guy and hitter. All right, cool, bro. I like Parsons, man. I'll tell you that. And I know you like Komora, but you're being biased on that one. You're being a homer on that one, bro. But it's hey, you know what? You know what I say about that, right? Nothing wrong with being a homer. All right, cool. Captain Jack, thank you for tuning in. Dark Phoenix, thank you for tuning in. Also, thank you for tuning in. Don't tune out, though. Don't tune out, because, look, we got the interview with Trent Sieg coming up. It's an honor to talk to Trent Sieg. That dude's real cool, man. He's gonna have a Madden League coming up. He's on Discord. He's on Twitter. He's real cool, dude. So make sure you find him on social media. And that's enough talking out of me, right? So let's go ahead and get to him.
I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports. There's a commitment to excellence to take a professional football team and give it a distinct characteristic that's different from all others. Just win. Play hard. Try not to make mistakes. But don't worry about mistakes, because there's only one thing that counts. Just win. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
All right, Raider Nation. On Monday nights live for the first time, current Raider long snapper Trent Sieg. How you doing, Trent? Thanks for coming on the Raider Homer channel.
Hey, I'm doing great. Great to be here.
All right, cool. Well, I'm excited to have you on. You know, we work with Oakland Raider Savage, who is from Oakland, a big part of, you know, the black hole from the beginning. All right, Raider Nation. On Monday nights live for the first time, current Raider long snapper, Trent Sieg. How you doing, Trent? Thanks for coming on the Raider Homer channel.
Hey, I'm doing great. Great to be here.
All right, cool. Well, I'm excited to have you on. You know, we work with Oakland Raider Savage, who is from Oakland, a big part of, you know, the black hole from the beginning. We got boots on the ground with the Raider Puppet, which is a guy that lives in Vegas, and he's always bringing footage. So it's nice to add a player with this new format, video format. So I appreciate it again. And let's go ahead and get into this interview. Now, Al Davis had a great eye for great special teams players, starting with George Blanda and Ray Guy. They're both in the Hall of Fame. You know, Shane Leckler and Sebastian Janikowski, they led the way for the Raiders for the early 2000s. Tim Brown, a Hall of Famer, returned well, he's an all-time leading returner. You know, and then there's, of course, there's Jacoby Ford, Johnny Lee Higgins. You know, Ira Matthews was on the Raider Mythos Theater. And let's not forget John Kondo, who was our last guest on the Raider Mythos Theater, who played for the Raiders for 11 years. I mean, the list goes on and on. So take the Raider Nation through your journey to the NFL and tell us what it's like knowing that you're carrying the torch into the future as long snapper of the Raiders.
Yeah, so like you said, just a long list of great special teamers all the way through the Raiders' history, and it's just an honor to be part of that next generation and hopefully just keep grinding it out and who knows, hopefully play as long as Kondo did. But really my process for getting here, just walked on at Colorado State. It was pretty much the closest big college to me when I was growing up, and found my way on there, learned a long snap a little bit along the way, and ended up signing with Baltimore after I graduated as an undrafted free agent. Went there for a summer and a preseason, got cut, went back home for a week, and was kind of sitting there watching all the games on Sunday, a little bit of an edge. Like, I kind of upset that I'm not one of the guys out there right now, but it was what it was. And then Andrew DePola ended up getting hurt on the first punt play of that season, and next thing I knew, I was on a plane out there the next day and working out and living out of a bag, living in a hotel for the rest of the year. But it was really awesome process. It's unfortunate that I kind of had to get my job due to an injury, but it's just kind of the way the NFL is. But Depot did a great job of taking me in and kind of teaching me what I needed to know about playing football in the regular season and mentality and all those looks and everything. And I've just kind of been able to take what he taught me and try to put my own little spin on it and make it my own, and just try to really produce and do as much as I can to help our team win.
Not only has the torch been passed to you as a player in a long line of great special teamers, but you're also helping the team transition from Oakland to Vegas. What do you think about the move to Vegas, and what were some of the things you like most about Oakland?
Oakland, the main thing I loved about Oakland was just how freaking diehard the fans were. Like, just I remember driving into the Coliseum, driving by all the tailgaters, like the skulls, spikes on the pads, like just the fans are just so not afraid to really show how committed they were to the team and how much they expected from us to win. And really, that's the main thing I'm going to miss from Oakland. Moving out to Las Vegas has also been a great experience. There's a ton of excitement around the town, like Raiders decals, Raiders license plates, bunch of Raiders shops popping up all over the place. And I think that the town's very excited to have us coming in. And I mean, we're only 4 hours from LA. We know LA is a Raider town too. So it's just the nation growing, and it's never going to be Oakland, but unfortunately the NFL is kind of a business, and this is the next business move that's been made, but we're hoping to keep all the Oakland fans and make some new ones here in Vegas.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be there in Vegas. All the Oaktown legends, they're starting to come around. Yeah, their feelings, they were upset, about the whole move, but they love the Raiders so much, so they're definitely on their way to Vegas, and it's nice to really get our own stadium. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here later on. But in some of your interviews on YouTube, you talk about the NFL long snappers being a fraternity. Who are some of the long snappers that you reach out to in your pursuit of excellence?
Yeah, so actually the first NFL long snapper that I got to know, his name's Rick Lovato. He's the snapper for the Eagles. I was going to a camp with some snappers, and he's one of the pros that was like coming and helping out the guys, and it was just awesome to pick his brain, see how he approached snapping. So I got to know him fairly well. And then when I was in Baltimore, Morgan Cox, he was just an awesome dude to learn from, like perennial Pro Bowler, just one of the best in the business to be able to learn from. And I've stayed in pretty close contact with him. And then, like I was saying with Depot, when I came over here, like there wasn't ever any animosity between us. I'd say he was actually one of my better friends on the team while he was still here, and I still stay in contact with him. And it's just kind of one of those things where we all want to get better. I continue to go back to those camps and kind of help out a little bit. I've got a couple guys that I graduated with that are still chasing the dream, and I help them out any way I can. There's a couple guys a couple years younger than me, and I just try to shed any light I can to help them and share things that I've experienced on my journey that might be able to make them just that much better and give them a chance to make it up here too. But yeah, it's pretty cool kind of looking around the league and knowing a couple of guys that after the game you can go over to and just talk to and ask them how life's going.
Yeah, that's awesome. We had John Kondo on, and he brought on Marquette King, and they have developed a friendship, and they live in Arizona now, and they're working together, to help each other, So it's fantastic to see that, because once a Raider, always a Raider. So it's nice to see, those guys match up and become friends. And it's also good to see you and your fraternity of long snappers do the same thing, because, I know how competitive it is here in the broadcasting scene. So it's damn sure got to be competitive in the professional long snapping scene. So it's nice that y'all help each other out and not look, don't think of each other as the competition, but, look to learn from each other.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, like we're all in the NFL because we're competitors at heart, and I mean we all know that everything's just like may the best man win, and just approach everything as if we're not gonna have the job or be able to win the job, we're not gonna be the ones that help the team win the most. And when we're wherever we want to be, we want to win. So it's all just part of the process and just being the best we can be.
All right, as I just mentioned, John Kondo, he came on the Raider Mythos Theater, and so I'm curious if you've had the chance to pick John Kondo's brain about being a Raider and how to succeed long-term in the NFL.
Yeah, I've talked with Kondo a little bit. My first and only training camp out in Napa Valley, he came in and talked to me a little bit, and I just kind of talked to him about his experience and just how he approached everything, and he kind of gave me a couple tips on how to approach things on a daily basis. And really the main thing I got from him was mindset. I mean, he's a little bit different style of player than I was. He's a little bit more athletic down the field, but really the mindset's what I got from him. And it's been cool to be able to talk to him. And he came to a couple games that last season out in Oakland, and I was able to talk to him during pregame and just keep up with him a little bit. And he's just an awesome guy to have around, and great guy to have in your corner for sure.
Now, you mentioned about him being athletic in the Only Nation podcast, and again here on Monday Nights Live. But I got to say, man, just like we were talking about on the Only Nation podcast, you're pretty athletic. I've seen the footage of you snapping the ball and running through those drills, man. Give yourself some credit. You know, we believe in you, bro. You know, so we're waiting for you to run down there and make those tackles, you know?
Well, I feel athletic until I get out there on the field with all those linebackers and receivers and DBs, and then
that's fair.
Like,
That's
maybe
fair.
I'm not as athletic as I thought I was. So.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, man. All right, cool. So special teams play has undergone some changes in the last decade, but the one thing that remains unchanged is how important special teams is to being a winning team. Of course, we all know that starts with good coaching. So talk to us about playing for Coach Bisaccia and tell us what you like most about his approach to coaching special teams.
Yeah, Coach Bisaccia, I really appreciate his approach and how he kind of has an old school mentality about special teams, but he also is able to adapt to the new coaching changes, and he does a great job of just like staying on top of all the rule changes and just trying to instill that to us on day one of training camp. Because honestly, there's always some little nuance that's different every year, whether it makes it to the headlines or not. Just like, okay, this is how refs are gonna look at when you're out there blocking in the vice, or just how much they're gonna look for holding, and like, this is the angle you're allowed to hit someone when you're coming back for a block. And I think he does a great job of just letting us all know what's going on the other side, other than or what the refs will see. I really appreciate his scheme, and it's just he makes it he expects a lot of us as far as what we know, but he also doesn't put anyone in a bad situation, where he knows what the players can do, and he tries to put them in positions to thrive, rather than saying like, well, this is what this other guy can do, so you should be able to do it too. He does a great job of kind of building it around what we have.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, you know, you've talked about Daniel Carlson and AJ Cole on the Only Nation podcast, but who are some of the other more notable players on special teams as far as gunners or, you know, returners? You know, Hunter Renfrow looks pretty exciting back there. How do you feel about some of the other players on special teams?
Yeah. Hunter's always just a pleasure to watch when he's back there. I have no idea how he stays up. Like, guys just bounce off him, and it looks like he's made of rubber. And he just quick to get like his 10-15 yards, and he just hits you fast. Keyshawn Nixon, he's one of our big time gunners out there. It's always great having him out there. In there when he's was a couple of games last year where he was kind of injured, and we definitely missed his presence. He can be really good on kickoff, and he's one of the first guys down there. Derek Carrier, he just signed back here. He's been a perennial special teamer guy here for us for the last 3 years. He's Alec Ingold, as good as he is as a fullback, he's damn good on special teams too, and he's one of my guards, and he's just been great to have around. And the last couple of years, Kyle Wilbur's also been one of the guys that really helped me out as far as just taking me under his wing. He was a real veteran presence, and he's again one of those career special team guys, but he's so good at what he does, and he really kind of helped me out. He was the guard on the other side from Alec for me, and he just kind of helped me out, give me warnings on looks and what stunts to expect, and if I make a mistake, he was there to clean it up for me. So nice. We've got a lot of good special teams players.
All right, cool. We were just talking about Coach Bisaccia. So talk about John Gruden a little bit. You know, he's a huge part of the Raider mythos. You know, and you grew up watching Gruden as a broadcaster. So what is it like playing for someone who you grew up watching TV, or you grew up watching on TV?
Yeah, it's definitely kind of interesting coming in and having an idea of what someone's going to be like before you meet them. Just because, like you said, I saw him so much on TV and got to see his personality a little bit. And he's just like Gruden times 10 when he's in the building. He just loves football so much, and he's just awesome to be around. I think he does a great job of balancing this is how much work we need to put into our scheme, but we also got to like try to keep this as stress free as we can, because playing in an NFL football season is like pretty stressful, and he likes to have guys have fun with it. Like we do our little like Soul Train thing on Friday practices, kind of keep the mood a little light, and just everyone goes out there, has fun, and gets better. And it's just an awesome experience to be around something like that.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've been a Gruden fan for a long time, so it's awesome to see him come back. Because a lot of people were concerned about him being able to reach, and coach these younger players. But y'all are doing great, I believe. I believe that as a team, and I say we because Raider Nation is a part of this team. I believe that we are well on our way, because they are making smart decisions like, re-signing you and being consistent as far as roster. And a hot topic, and I might be putting you on the spot here, so you can decline to answer if you want to. But John Gruden has a lot of confidence in Derek Carr, and Mad Max has come out and shown confidence in Derek Carr too. What's your take on Derek Carr as the leader of this team?
Derek's unquestioned the leader of the team. He's just such a first of all, great quarterback. Like he goes out there and leads with such confidence, and like even when we're down, confidence in Derek never wavers. That, and just like as a person off the field, as a leader, he's just one of those guys that when you walk into the room, like you just know there's something special about him. And he's just like one of the most genuinely nice guys I have ever met. I still remember the first time I actually met him. I came in to the weight room. It was like 5:30 in the morning. It was the Wednesday after I signed my contract, my rookie year. It's like 5:30 in the morning. I came in there to like get my workout in and just make sure I know what's going on for the day. Derek was the only other guy in the weight room, and I walk in. He walks up to me, puts his hand out, and says, "Hi." Hey, yeah, I know who you are. like he's one of those guys who he doesn't carry himself like he's better than other people, and there's just something special about the way he's able to engage with us as a team.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a huge Derek Carr fan, a true believer, as Stan Lee would say. All right, now everyone knows once a Raider, always a Raider. As a player, what does that level of appreciation and commitment from a team mean to you?
Yeah, so really the way I've seen it on my side for the most part so far is like we have Raider alumni come back. Yet they might have gone and played somewhere else for a few years after their stint with the Raiders, but they seem to always come back here, and just talking to Raiders fans, there's so much appreciation for anyone that's ever like even been in the building, and it's just awesome to know that there's that support system just automatically built in right when you get here.
Absolutely. Now, the stadium tours are opening up to season ticket holders, but you've had a full year to tour the stadium. What are some of the coolest areas in Allegiant Stadium, and how magnificent is the Al Davis Memorial Torch?
So I actually have not seen a ton of the stadium. We were very limited on what we were allowed to go see during the season. Just they had a lot of it blocked off. So I saw the locker room, the field, and was able to, during one of our scrimmages, like sneak into the little nightclub there in the north end zone and just kind of walk around in there a little bit. But yeah, I've heard the suites up top are awesome. The torch looks great from down below. I can't imagine actually standing there next to it. The thing's like 10 stories high. It seems like it's crazy. And I think it's really cool that that window just opens up and overlooks the strip. We had that opened during pregame. I don't remember which game it was, but kind of later in the season, and you just got kind of get a cool view of the strip. And yeah, the stadium's just, I really wish we could have shared it with fans this year. Like it was something special to be a part of, and we just got to make it special again next year when fans are allowed in.
Oh yeah. So before I let you go, tell the Raider Nation how they can find you on social media.
If you want to follow me on social media on both Twitter and Instagram, it's Sieg58, spelled TSIEG, 58. And then I'm also live on Twitch a couple times a week. If you guys want to come hang out, interact with me. I've kind of built a cool little community, a bunch of Raiders fans, a couple Chargers fans, surprisingly. So we like to go in there, talk football, talk life, talk video games, just hang out and have fun. That's and my username on there is just TSIG1447. So TSIEG1447.
So you're gonna have a Madden tournament, right, on Discord, I believe.
I am I'm putting up a whole Madden league. So we're gonna play through the entire season, Super Bowl winners. And my plan with that actually is to give $200 to the charity of choice for the Super Bowl winner. So just kind of something to get people engaged, have some fun. Personally, I like playing against people a lot better than the computer. So if we can fill up that league and get 32 teams, I've got a couple other pro guys I'm talking to about getting in there. But yeah, I think it'll just be a fun way to kind of engage with the community. So if anyone wants to see that, I'll talk about it on my Twitch and probably link it out on my Instagram as well here soon.
Awesome. Now, you just mentioned going to the Super Bowl or playing through the Super Bowl in this Madden tournament. Of course, this podcast is dedicated to Al. You didn't play for Al, but you do play for his son. Mentioning the Super Bowl, how important would that be to you, or how awesome would that be to bring that Super Bowl to his son and continue that winning tradition, this time in Vegas?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the childhood dream that everyone grows up with, and really just being a part of an organization that has been there 3 times. Or won it 3 times. And first thing you see when you walk in the building, there's a trophy case right there, and it's got all 3 of the Lombardi trophies just sitting there. A little extra motivation when you get in there in the morning. I mean, I don't know how many people get to wake up, go to work, and see that right when they walk in. But yeah, it'd definitely be awesome to be able to bring another trophy here to the Raiders organization and be 3 for 3 on cities to do it in.
Absolutely. That would be awesome, man. A championship in Vegas, a championship in Oakland, and a championship in Los Angeles. No other team has ever done that. That would definitely be something that would add to the mythos of the Raiders. So, I appreciate you coming on here. It's an honor to have talked to you. You killed it on the Only Nation podcast, and you came and you delivered some new content here on Monday Nights Live. So thank you very much. Looking forward to speaking with you again.
Yep, definitely. Thank you for having me. It was a good time.
All right, Raider Nation. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Man, I appreciate that. I even had viewers on Twitch, right? So make sure you follow Trent Sieg on Twitch, man. He's got that Madden League coming. I can't wait. I'm going to be practicing, man. I'm going to be practicing. I'm going to win that Super Bowl for the Raider Nation, baby. All right? And we're going to donate that money somewhere, somehow. We're going to do it. All right. So, once again, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and check out the chat line again. Oh yeah, guys, well, that was pre-recorded. My bad. I gotta get better at that. I know. All right, but Hollywood Raider, man, Trent, if you're still watching, he said thank you, great interview. Raider Puppet wants to interview Trent in Vegas, bro. Once, I talked to him about coming to some of our broadcasts as far as the Raider Homer Productions broadcasts in Vegas, and he said as long as the protocols allow him. He said he's down. Either through we're gonna find a way, bro. Raider Puppet will interview Trent Sieg. I promise. I feel like he's that kind of player, man, that will back up the Raider Nation and participate with the Raider Nation. So we all appreciate that. So anyways, all right. Raider Travis still in here, bro. Thanks for staying tuned. Hollywood Raider still in here. Thanks for staying tuned. Raider Puppet in here. We got Oakland Raider Savage. We got Kaylee returning. Hope everything went well for your little meeting there that you had after the show, Kaylee. Jason Dean Hunter still in here, bro. Yeah, bro. We're all sending you our prayers, man. Thank you for showing up tonight, dude. Everybody was excited to see you, man. I'm pretty sure you got swamped. I know you got swamped. I was seeing it. So that's how much the Raider Nation loves you, brother. All right, Robert Reyes, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you what, man. I'm looking forward to that broadcast in San Antonio, baby. Oh, man. Texas, man. Texas Raider Nation is something awesome to be a part of, man. I love it. I love it. All right. We got a bunch of people getting busy in here. Raider Travis and Demon King, Kaylee, they're talking. They're going. June in here. Oh, yeah. Hey, Travis, I appreciate you looking out for me, bro, on that echo, man. It's, I'm still working some of this stuff out on this new format, so I appreciate that. And then, I can release the other video. I'm going to watch the playback, but I definitely want to re-release that episode or that interview as an episode of the Raider Mythos Theater. Because, man, look, it's special talking to these Raider players, man. They do a lot of work, and it's awesome that they give back to the Raider Nation by spending time with us. So I'm definitely going to re-release all those. And, cool. Song's over. You know how we like to end the show? With a message from the Violator.
What message do you have for the Raider Nation here and now and into the future?
Pretty simple, brother. Raider Nation, I'm speaking to you as an ambassador. Always stay true, stay loyal, keep the beliefs, and keep the faith. We will return.